Truth always prevails against flawed logical reasoning. Even when it is not popular, in the end, only truth withstands the test of time. Understand that those imams, priests and rabbis couldn't understand the simple logic of Bitcoin's 4-year halving supply shock events, even after witnessing it 3 times. Even a donkey, as we say, doesn't fall for the same mistakes twice because they introspect to grow and learn. How can you expect them to understand the Abrahamic revelations and trust them blindly? Why do they want you to trust them blindly? If they were trustworthy, it would be logical for them not to make you sheep to anyone with status, and by that, they would be self-explanatory. I show this firsthand by always transmitting my entire logical process on how I made my conclusions, and by leveling myself up to your same playing field by adjusting even my vocabulary choices to make everyone feel inclusive in the best way possible. And will give you more explanation if needed to respect your curious mind, which is designed to seek the logical truth behind everything to protect you against manipulation attempts. By giving you my logical understanding, I am not asking you to believe me, but to analyze it yourself and make your own logical conclusions. Anyone that is honest and wishes the best for you would do that without you even having to ask. I know once I put myself on your level, you will not respect me as you will see me as an equal. It may look and come across as if I'm submissive to you because you're not used to someone taking their time to explain themselves to you, as pride never does, because by that they invest more time in responding to you than you had to read it. But empathy submits its free will to all equally. In our eyes, you are as equally important as the king of the land. The same way I talk to a king, where it is expected to explain ourselves, I would also do that for you. And if both would have that same respect towards each other, then we get a society in peace and love as the outcome. Remember, the one who cannot back their claims with sound logic and a more reasoned counter-argument, and refuses to accept the most logically sound and reasoned argument, is a liar. Ask yourself the next question. Why do imams, priests and rabbis refuse to accept my invitation to earn $10,000? Just for proving my understanding doesn't make logical sense, and that the scriptures they try to use as defense are backing them up. Understand that those hypocrites are speaking against their own scriptures and abusing them by only taking a small part out of context to justify their egocentric views. But once we bring their out-of-context token sentence back into context and show what was told before and after it, they now refuse to accept and will claim that this must be a mistake because they were never following those scriptures, but abusing them as they saw how easy it was to garner status and wealth by pretending to follow and understand those scriptures. I ask you to talk to every imam, priest, rabbi, even Buddhist priest, and whoever can prove to me that their egotistical beliefs are justified by their scripture, I will give them on the spot $10,000. Soon, I will level it up to $1 million in rewards. You will never find one because they all are liars and deceivers. The same way their flawed logic wouldn't withstand the test of time in financial investment, the same way they will not withstand the test of time in life, and always cause war because of their incompetence to access truth from logic and reason. Finding common ground with their mindsets is impossible, as it requires us to align with truth derived from logic and higher order reasoning. They defend inequality, and growing under them will show how tyrannical they are. Kissing their hands is a must because, as a child in their eyes, you are their servant. They look at everyone as being a peasant. Otherwise, they must agree upon equality. But they cannot because they want to see you getting punished and being the lesser one, as they have a superiority complex that stems from the feeling of not being enough, and hope to get recognized for their contributions by everyone. That is why they cling on, hoping to get rewarded by that egocentric view of what God stands for in their eyes.